Been growing out my hair for 1 year. This is where it's at. Takes forever, but it's gonna be dope when it's finished. Like, be awesome. But anyway, yeah. What's up, guys? Hope your day is going awesome. I thought I would kind of go over what I use for photo editing. I just got a MacBook Pro, the new one, and I love it. And I wanted to get a photo editor so that I could start editing my photos on this new computer. I tried looking for some options. Of course, there's options like Lightroom and different Adobe editors, and then of course there's various other ones made by different companies. But I came across this one, and it's called Polarr Pro, and it's awesome. What I really liked about this editor is that it was extremely capable of doing so many of the things bigger and more expensive editors could do for such a cheap price. So I looked to see how much a subscription would cost for a year, and it was only 20 bucks. It was kind of hard to pass that up, especially since something like Lightroom is around $240. So I decided to go for it, and I'm loving it so far. So I thought in this video I would kind of run through some of the awesome things about Polarr Pro and kind of show you guys why I love it so much and why it's so great for $20. So here we go. So opening it up, it's super simplistic. You can start out by opening your photos and just bringing them directly on from your files. So I'm going to edit this picture. Right off the bat, you have some different filters. Some of these filters don't seem like the best. So of course it gives you the option to actually make your own filters. So once you've edited a photo, you could just go directly into filters and it will say create filter, and you're able to just create a filter and name it and give it a name, and it's super helpful. I'm gonna apply this filter that I made. I called it Dundee, and that's the only one I have, as I said. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that. So there's also an awesome feature for editing faces. So I used this on a picture a couple weeks ago that turned out really cool. It gives you really great detail to editing faces, because of course that is an important part of a lot of my pictures, as I like to do street photography as well. So this is a super awesome feature to have. Comes with other editors, of course, but this is a very simple, easy, and effective way to use one. So they also have overlays, and the really nice thing about this is they have so many overlays to choose from. So what you do is you simply click on the overlay that you want, and then it'll give you the option to decide what opacity you would like. And then it'll give you this eraser tool right here in order to be able to erase away the parts that you would not want the overlay to cover. So then next you also have the adjustments, and the adjustments of course are just typical like temp, tint, vibrance, saturation, all of those, and a really appealing layout that's really easy to use, and they categorize them with color, light, detail, all of that stuff. So then of course it has the radial. Now this, I will say they made this part a little confusing to figure out, but once you get it, it's pretty straightforward. So you've got the radial, which I use a lot for my photo edits on my iPhone, of course, since my since an iPhone camera will not put things in focus as well as, of course, a regular DSLR. So I often use the radial mask so that it'll look a little bit more convincing. So what you do for this is you just are able to figure out what you want to be in focus, and then you apply the blur, and you can also apply other edits to it to make it a little bit more convincing as well, if you'd like. So that's super nice. So of course there's the gradient mask as well, which is essentially the radial one but with straight lines. So this is often used for, at least for me, I use it for like tilt shift effect photography. Since tilt shift lenses are so expensive, you're able to essentially get the same effect with this. Of course there's other little things. There's like this, which will make the editing history, and it will literally track every single thing that you edited. Of course this is another typical thing, but you are able to do that as well and remove any edits that you would not like. Also has the RGB histogram, which is super helpful when you're editing photos, just to make sure everything is in check and you are at the best state possible the photo can be. And then finally, the uploading process is very easy, where it has, I use either JPEG or PNG, and will allow you to resize and put presets on it or anything like that. So it's pretty awesome for sure. And overall, I've gotten some pretty great edits from this. This one, of course, I didn't edit a ton, but here's a couple photos that I have edited with this program so far. So that's basically it, guys. I'll probably make some videos about editing on the Polarr Pro, but for the price, this is really a great editor, and I would seriously recommend you get it for 20 bucks. It's totally worth it. They have a free trial. They also have an online version that you can try out. And so yeah, it's a really great editor. Alright, well thanks so much for watching, guys. If you wouldn't mind subscribing, that would be awesome. Please like, and yeah, stick with it, hang in there, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.